The workers brought hundreds of children with them. Local schools could not cope, so 2 new schools at Gretna and Eastriggs were built. The schools were indeed very colourful and interesting places to learn and teach in, because of the far-flung places that children came from. Nor were the spiritual needs of the workers forgotten. 5 churches were built for the munitioneers, 3 in Gretna, the Presbyterian, Roman Catholic and Scottish Episcopalian churches, and in Eastriggs, the Episcopalian at St John's and the Roman Catholic Church. All were fine, substantial buildings, and all survive except St Margaret's at Eastriggs. Both Eastriggs and Gretna were described as ideal communities, and even today town planners could learn much from the way they were both planned and developed. The building of these 2 ideal communities was going on parallel to the building of the hundreds of huge buildings which made up the factory. In addition, a whole vast infrastructure of roads and railways, pipes and electric power supply was being created. Such a project could not have been built without the best knowledge and brain power. The greatest explosive experts, the finest engineers, chemists and administrators were drafted in from all over the empire and beyond to ensure its success. The success of the factory once it was in production is due more to the efforts of another great man, J.C. Burnham. Burnham was given the call in India, where he had established a reputation as a great manager and administrator of large projects. It was his job to organize, motivate and manage a 30,000 workforce to produce cordite to its full capacity of 800 tons of cordite per week. This was achieved early in 1917, and by the end of the war, HM Factory Gretna had produced more cordite propellant than all the other factories in Britain put together. The workers came here in their thousands. They arrived like the famous fast tide of the Solway and left just as rapidly as they came. They did their bit for their country, and we will always remember them, as long as the red brick buildings still stand and the names of Gretna and Eastriggs live on.